Ever wonder why some cars become driveway decorations? Today we're exposing 10 vehicles that'll drain your wallet faster than a gas station on a road trip. Spoiler, your dream car might be a mechanic's retirement plan. Hey folks, Majid here from Crash Crisis Logs, where we don't just review cars, we save you from them. And trust me, the cars on today's list, they're not just bad, they're legendarily bad. Picture this, you buy a shiny new SUV. It's got leather seats, a sunroof, and a battery that dies faster than your phone at a concert. Or a truck that guzzles gas like it's competing in a drinking contest. These aren't just lemons, they're full-blown carnage waiting to happen. In the next 15 minutes, we're dropping names, receipts, and repair bills. From a hybrid minivan that'll leave you stranded with your kids' snacks rotting in the back, to a luxury SUV that's more losery than lavish. Stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which cars to avoid or risk becoming your mechanic's new best friend. Let's roll. First up, a family-friendly minivan that's more family feud. 1. Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. Imagine this. You're driving your kids to soccer practice, jamming to Baby Shark, and suddenly your minivan just dies. No warning, no mercy. Just you, 3 screaming kids, and a trunk full of groceries. Welcome to the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. Problem: this eco-friendly minivan was supposed to save you money on gas. Instead, it's costing owners over $1,200 in electrical repairs, and that's just in the first year. Batteries die, charging systems fail, and some drivers even report random shutdowns while driving. Scary, right? Story: one owner shared how their Pacifica Hybrid left them stranded on a road trip twice. They had to call a tow truck, cancel their hotel, and explain to their kids why their cool hybrid van was now a very expensive paperweight. So if you're looking for a family hauler that won't leave you stranded, maybe skip the Pacifica Hybrid. Unless, of course, you enjoy bonding with your kids on the side of the highway. But hey, at least it's not as bad as our next car, a compact SUV that's so underpowered, it makes a golf cart look like a race car. 2. Volkswagen Taos. What happens when a German automaker tries to build a compact SUV and forgets to add the sport in sport utility vehicle? Meet the Volkswagen Taos. Problem: this SUV has a 1.5-liter engine that produces a whopping 158 horsepower. To put that in perspective, a lawnmower might actually have more torque. Owners complain about sluggish acceleration, poor handling, and a general lack of excitement. Story: one reviewer said driving the Taos felt like pushing a shopping cart uphill. Another owner traded theirs in after just 6 months, calling it the most boring car they've ever owned. Ouch. So if you're looking for a compact SUV that's as exciting as watching paint dry, the Taos is perfect. Otherwise, maybe keep looking. Speaking of disappointment, let's talk about an American icon that's lost its way, the Ford F-150 Hybrid. 3. Ford F-150 Hybrid. The Ford F-150 is America's best-selling truck. But when Ford decided to go hybrid, they didn't just add an electric motor, they added a whole lot of problems. Problem: owners report electrical system failures, battery issues, and even sudden shutdowns while driving. Repair costs? Over $1,500 just for battery-related fixes. And don't even get me started on the recalls. Story: one F-150 hybrid owner shared how their truck shut down while hauling a trailer. They were stuck on the highway for hours, waiting for a tow truck big enough to handle their reliable pickup. So, if you're looking for a hybrid truck, maybe wait until Ford figures out how to make one that doesn't leave you stranded. Or just stick with the gas version, it's way more reliable. But hey, at least it's not as bad as this luxury SUV that's more losery than lavish. The Volvo XC60. 4. Volvo XC60. Volvo is known for safety, reliability, and Swedish engineering. But the XC60? It's more like a Swedish meatball, full of surprises, and not all of them good. Problem: this luxury SUV has been hit with multiple recalls, including transmission issues and sudden engine shutdowns. The infotainment system is glitchy, and the fuel economy, let's just say it's not winning any awards. Story: one owner shared how their XC60's infotainment system froze during a road trip. No navigation, no music, no backup camera, just silence, and a very frustrated driver. So, if you're looking for a luxury SUV that's as reliable as it is stylish, the XC60 might not be your best bet, unless you enjoy spending more time at the dealership than on the road. But wait, it gets worse. Next up, A brand new electric truck that's already breaking down, the Rivian R1T. 5. Rivian R1T. The Rivian R1T is the future of trucks, or at least it was supposed to be. But with multiple recalls, software glitches, and charging headaches, this electric truck is more shockingly bad than shockingly good. Problem: owners report sticky accelerator pedals, faulty airbags, and suspension issues. And good luck finding a charging station that works with Rivian's unique connector. It's like buying a Tesla, but without the convenience. Story: one R1T owner shared how their truck spent more time in the shop than on the road. They even joked that their $71,700 truck was the most expensive driveway decoration they've ever owned. So, if you're looking for an electric truck, maybe wait until Rivian works out the kinks. Or just buy a gas-powered truck. At least it won't leave you stranded in the middle of nowhere. But hey, at least it's not as bad as this 3-row SUV that's giving families more headaches than road trips, the Jeep Grand Cherokee L. 6. Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Jeep took their iconic Grand Cherokee, stretched it out, and added a 3rd row. Sounds like a great idea, right? Wrong. The Grand Cherokee L is proof that bigger isn't always better. Problem: owners complain about a glitchy infotainment system, a cramped 3rd row, and multiple recalls. Repair costs are through the roof, and less than 40% of owners say they'd buy it again. Story: one family shared how their Grand Cherokee L's infotainment system froze during a road trip. No navigation, no music, no backup camera, just silence and 3 very bored kids in the back. So if you're looking for a family SUV, maybe skip the Grand Cherokee L, unless you enjoy spending more time at the dealership than on the road. But wait, it gets worse. Next up, a mid-sized truck that's still stuck in the past, the Nissan Frontier. 7. Nissan Frontier. The Nissan Frontier is like that old pair of jeans you keep wearing, comfortable, but definitely outdated. After 15 years of waiting for a redesign, Nissan finally gave it a makeover. But guess what? They forgot to fix the problems. Problem: owners report engine issues, faulty airbags, and a stiff ride. The fuel economy? A measly 18 mpg. And with only one engine option, it feels like Nissan didn't even try to compete with the likes of the Toyota Tacoma or Ford Ranger. Story: one Frontier owner shared how their truck's transmission failed at just 86,000 miles. They were lucky insurance covered it, but not everyone's that fortunate. Another owner joked that their Frontier spent more time in the shop than on the trails. So, if you're looking for a mid-sized truck that's stuck in 2005, the Frontier is perfect. Otherwise, maybe check out something, well, from this decade. But hey, at least it's not as bad as this German sedan that's giving owners more headaches than Autobahn speed limits, the Volkswagen Jetta. 8. Volkswagen Jetta. The Volkswagen Jetta was supposed to bring German engineering to the masses, but instead of Autobahn performance, it's bringing owners Autobahn breakdowns. Problem: owners face transmission failures, engine stalling, and electrical issues. Repair costs? Over $1,000 just for transmission fixes. And don't even get me started on the cheap interior materials that make it feel like a budget rental car. Story: one Jetta owner shared how their car stalled at a stoplight 3 times in 1 week. They ended up trading it in for a Honda Civic, calling the Jetta the most unreliable car they've ever owned. So if you're looking for a compact sedan that's as reliable as a flip phone, the Jetta is your car. Otherwise, maybe stick with something that won't leave you stranded at every red light. But wait, it gets worse. Next up, an off-road icon that's more off the road than on it. The Jeep Wrangler. 9. Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler is America's favorite 4x4. It's great off-road, but on the pavement, let's just say it's about as comfortable as riding a roller coaster blindfolded. Problem: owners complain about vague steering, a bumpy ride, and sky-high repair costs. The suspension, while great for off-roading, turns city streets into a bone-rattling experience. And don't even get me started on the electrical issues. Story: one Wrangler owner shared how their Jeep spent more time in the shop than on the trails. They joked that their adventure vehicle was more of a mechanic's retirement fund. So, if you're looking for a daily driver, maybe skip the Wrangler. Unless you enjoy feeling every single pothole and paying for it later. But hey, at least it's not as bad as this brand new compact SUV that's already falling apart, the Dodge Hornet. 10. Dodge Hornet. The Dodge Hornet is supposed to be a sporty, fun-to-drive, compact SUV, but with electrical problems, glitchy tech, and multiple recalls, it's more hornet's nest than buzzworthy. Problem: owners report dashboard failures, cruise control issues, and random electrical glitches. Repair costs are already piling up, and some owners are stuck with cars they can't even drive. Story: one Hornet owner shared how their dashboard went completely dark while driving on the highway. No speedometer, no fuel gauge, no nothing. They had to pull over and call a tow truck for a brand new car. So, if you're looking for a compact SUV that's as reliable as a flip phone, the Hornet is perfect. Otherwise, maybe wait until Dodge figures out how to make a car that doesn't break down before it hits 10,000 miles. And there you have it, 10 cars that'll drain your wallet faster than a gas station on a road trip. But before you go, let me know in the comments, which car surprised you the most? And if you've owned any of these, tell me your horror stories. Thanks for watching, and remember, a car is a big investment. Do your research, read the reviews, and don't let a flashy ad or a low price tag fool you. Until next time, stay safe, stay smart, and keep your wheels turning. Catch you in the next video.